Oh no. All right, let's just. You want to just start it like.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are in the North Gym of Troy High School, and we're going to be watching our Lady Warriors take on the Buena Park Huskies. I'm here with my colleague, Justin Kim. And right away, the Warriors start off in a trap in the corner. Into number 33 in the middle, and that is out of bounds. And we see the Buena Park Huskies starting out already in a press. Let's see how the Warriors can break this. Kayleen Vivo brings the ball up. And 14 at half court to Anika Jawani at the wing. She drives, a little floater, and that's no good. A good rebound by number 14 of Buena Park, and she pushes it down the floor. To number 4 for the fast break, and that's an easy layup for Buena Park to start off the scoring today.
As they get the turnover, ooh, as they can't complete the layup. Ooh, with a little bit of contact, oh, they increase the lead by 4.
And Kira Chen gets fouled on the baseline. Baseline for the Warriors.
As they immediately start with the full court press.
And it seems to work early on, already causing 2 turnovers by the Warriors. Kayleen at the top.
Oh, as they easily break that press.
Coming to the middle to Kayleen.
Oh, blocked, rejected by Alana White.
Bella Harmon takes it up the floor. She swings it. And that's Gloria Barrera with a nice little teardrop floater.
Ooh, as the press as they deflect the pass.
This press break of Buena Park is really getting to Troy early. Kayleen Vivo with the pass and the turnover.
Ooh, as they play good defense. Oh my, as they increase the lead by 8.
And that's a quick timeout by the Warriors as they start off already down 8-0. What do you think is the cost of these woes, Justin?
That's already a needed, that's an immediately needed timeout, as the coach does need to talk with the players to see how they should be. I think ultimately the cause of this is just the press is getting to them. And I feel like during this timeout, they definitely need to execute and be on the same page with the press break. And then also, they just need to limit their turnovers on the offensive end.
Yeah, the press break is really rattling them. And off of these turnovers, they're not getting back. I mean, I know when I used to play basketball, every time you have a turnover or missed shot, coach always told you to get back right away, then sink your head. What do you think about that, Justin?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of 3-on-2, like just not a lot of defenders coming back, which gives them an easy chance. They've not even been scoring tough shots. It's just off of layups, fast break layups, and just straight off of turnovers. This game, I think it's kind of a shocker because they've been so dominant in the Freeway League, but now playing a team with such nice defense, it definitely makes them wake up. And if they want to win this game, they're definitely going to have to change.
Yep, I agree. To Ani on the sideline, number 32. Looks like she's looking for a shot. A little hesitation, and that's another turnover for the Warriors.
And their team is actually quite young, as many of their sophomores and freshmen are starting as they build a 10-0 lead.
And that's an easy lay from a good pass from Bella Harmon to Gloria Barrera for the easy lay. Kayleen brings the ball up, slashes to the middle.
Oh,
as a blocking foul.
Blocking foul on
Bella.
Alana White.
Pardon me.
The team is also extremely lengthy and tall. I think Troy lacks a little bit of size compared to this team. So they're definitely going to have to shoot the ball a lot more or just execute their plays properly.
Yeah, I agree. Their center, number 33, Alana White, seems to be over 6 foot. Definitely a dominating presence on the inside. Ani, good pump fake in the corner. Step back 3. And that's good for the Warriors as they get on the board early.
corner, close out. Oh, in the middle. Wow, that's just being so hard to guard.
Alana White in the post gets your own offensive rebound.
Wow. She gets 2 offensive rebounds. Oh my, what's a putback layup?
And that's just terrible boxing out by the Warriors.
They also need a matchup in size, definitely. I feel like Ani has played like a guard throughout the season, but definitely when they need to have someone taller, I feel like she needs to know what her role is.
Ani for 3 again, and that's off the rim.
Nice.
Good hustle by number 4. Number 0.
Bella Harmon over the back foul.
Kayleen on the inbounds.
As the ball gets inbounded to Kira. Kira cross out to Kayleen. Screened off by Ani. Doesn't use the screen. Step back, pull up. It's good.
That was a clean shot by Kayleen. A pure step back. And the 14 brings the ball up. So.
Wow. Ooh, in the corner.
Alana White in the middle again.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And that's just an amazing post presence that the Warriors cannot stop. Anika Jawani really needs to get down there and really put a body on her. Kayleen brings the ball up to her left. And a little out of control layup, but gets, I think, a little bailed out by that foul call. Kayleen steps to the line for 2.
I also think the scary thing is that a lot of their points were off of step backs, and I feel like that's not always a very consistent shot. And maybe it has worked for their first 2 buckets, but they definitely do have to consider that that's not an easy shot to make at all.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if you remember when we were commentating last game, Justin, against Fullerton. All of Troy's points came off there. All the turnovers that Fullerton committed, and Troy was just getting easy layups. I really think Troy needs to get back to that type of pressure to force turnovers from Buena Park.
I think since they have a big and I feel like none of them can shoot, I think a 2-3 zone wouldn't be a bad idea. Definitely, if the ball does come inside to Alana White, I feel like they should be collapsing so that they put more than one body, because clearly she is the biggest person on the floor.
Yeah, I agree. I think when the ball gets inside to Alana White, like one of the guards needs to come out and swipe the ball.
And also, Kira and Kaylani have to put in pressure from the half-court line to be able to, because I remember last time when we commentated, they were able to get really quick steals and really quick layups, and that's how they're going to cut down this 8 point.
Kaylee knocks down the first free throw. Both free throws for Kayleen. She has 4 to start off early.
In the corner.
Gloria Barrera in the corner.
Top.
To Bella. Out to number 13, Riley Higgins, and that's a missed shot. Good rebound by Kaylani. Ahead to Kira. She has Ani on the wing. Pump fake. Step back. And that's off front rim. Good rebound by Hannah. Hannah swings to Gloria, but that's
is that an offensive foul? I think that was an offensive foul. 1 turnover.
Kayleen brings the ball up. Does it seem a little awkward to you, Juice? I feel like Kira is the main point guard on the team. Kira's wide open in the corner, by the way. 4-3. And that's off back rim. Rebound by Hannah Fuentes. She throws the ball up to Bella.
Alana White.
Bella on the wing. Back to Hannah. 4-3. And that's off the back rim, too. And Justin, an easy rebound, but a missed layup. Ani on the wing. Looks like she is up. A little cross and pull-up jumper. And that's no good.
It just seemed like they're not being able to execute their offense properly, as it's just kind of Kayleen and Ani just kind of pulling up step back shot, or it's just them forcing shots. And also their defensive presence hasn't been good. It's the same thing every single time with the big. Yet, Ani still decides to just be on the outside wing. Kira with the screen. Kayleen with the drive. Bucket. Oh, that's no good.
That's no good. Rebounded by Alana White.
Alana White.
She swings it to Bella.
Shot in the
Bella
corner.
to Gabrielle in the corner, and that's no good. Rebound by Alana White. Up, and another missed layup. But that's cleaned up. Oh, never mind. And, I mean, Buena Park's getting some really easy offensive rebounds, but they really can't convert on these putback layups. I mean, these are gimmies.
Buena Park really reminds me of the Minnesota Timberwolves, with just like they have a crazy good front court, and they just have and I feel like that's why in correlation, like the Minnesota Timberwolves are doing so well in the NBA.
Oh, and a reach and foul on.
And they need to have their hands up on
Kira.
that. But what I've noticed right now is that they've made 0 shots beyond the arc.
Yeah, all the layups have come from, all the points have come on layups from the inside.
From just Alana White too.
Yeah,
it's
Alana
like,
White, she's really been a force.
and it's not even like tough moves, like tough spin moves. It's really just her like getting into them with the shoulder and just putting back.
It seems about like effort right now.
And also, she's not been hitting every single one of her layups, but definitely since they're not getting the rebounds, it's just giving her too many opportunities to score the ball.
Yeah, I agree. Coach Anderson really needs to clean that up fast. This lead might get away from them.
They're down by 10. As they stop doing the press.
Interesting why they stopped the press. Seemed like they were getting really good pressure on Troy early on. A little down screen action. To Ani on the wing. Takes it left. I don't know. That might have been a bailout by the refs.
Oh,
that looked like a really bad shot by Ani. What do you think?
If I was definitely playing 2K, I would be calling the coach's challenge. But yeah, I feel like that would. It's important for them to be driving, but if you saw that pass down from Kayleen, if they set the down screen, she needs to give the ball to Ani in order for her to shoot. But since the ball was all the way off her shoulder, it was hard for her to shoot and get the ball off. So I feel like in Fullerton's win, the last time we commentated, a lot of their points were early on to create a good lead was when Ani was hitting a lot of those threes. But now that she's not able to pull that off, they're actually now in a deficit and they're losing.
Yeah, Bella Harmon really not happy about that foul again. Hannah handling the ball.
Oh, she got lost.
She kicks it to Gloria. Alana to Hannah. Step back three. Her three-pointer is way off.
This is not a shooting team.
Yeah, she's already missed 3 threes tonight. Hannah might need to.
Yeah. And it doesn't take a coach like Greg Popovich to realize this, but ultimately she should just be like, the team should just really be in a zone, I think, in my opinion.
She really needs to pound it to the hole. I really think that would work as Kira gets blocked on the inside.
Offensive
Ani
rebound.
for 3.
Also rebound.
Oh, never mind.
Wow, all cross-court pass. Drive. Out to Kayleen.
4-3.
Kayleen shot. No good.
And just nothing on the inside at all for the Warriors. I see they're just jacking up jump shots. Really not going to work if they want to win this game.
Good defense. That's okay.
Maya Barnes with the missed layup. Kira on the fast break. And that's stolen by Riley Higgins. She throws it to Mia, pardon me. On the inside to Gloria. And she is fouled on that layup. She goes to the line for 2. And like we really see a difference between Troy and Buena Park here. Buena Park, most of their shots are on the inside. Layups getting fouled, and then Troy.
It's actually all. I don't think they've made 1 3-point shot. I don't think they made a mid-range jumper. It's just all off of putback layups. Troy, it was a step-back 3 and then another 3, and it's just free throws.
Missed free throw by Gloria. I mean, this is a charity strike. This should be free. It's just unacceptable. She lines up for her second one. And there you go. A little softer defense by Buena Park here.
They stopped using the press. Because now that they gained their lead, it's...
Yeah, Troy should really hold for the last shot.
Spin.
Yeah, that could have been a really nice spin move opportunity. Kayleen with the clock running down.
Wow.
First step back three, and that's just an air ball.
I can't say that was the smartest shot to take.
Yeah, the Troy Warriors really just don't have anything going on from outside the arc.
But they still have time. They still have time absolutely to turn this around.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's so much time left in this game. They can't panic. They can't lose faith in their outside jump shot, but I definitely believe they need to take it to the rack more. It's Coach Anderson.
As one of their starters, Bethany Cal is out today. And I feel like that's hurting a lot of the boards, actually. Losing a big off.
Yeah, Bethany was definitely strong on the glass. And missing Bethany from the squad is a key part of this team. And it hurts.
Because even though she may not score the ball, it shows. It clearly shows that her defensive presence and her rebounding was definitely essential for each win that she's been.
We check into the commentators table. Just again, I'm Tej Patel, and this is my colleague Justin Kim. And we look like we're in store for an exciting game between the Troy Warriors and the Buena Park Coyotes. What do you think of the game so far, Justin?
I can't. Buena Park has never been a strong team off the in the Freeway League, but seeing them be a team that's won league over 30 times in a row is just. I can't say I expected that. That was.
I agree. It's a little surprising, to be honest. Kira up top. Oh, Ani with a nice little downstream play.
Really
hand off to Ani. Her three-pointer.
Wow, she just pulled that.
And it's really not going down for Ani right now after that first made three.
That is a
Gloria.
She's
hand it back to Gloria. Missed three by Riley.
Put back.
And a missed putback layup, and Ani gets the rebound, and I believe that's a foul on Gloria.
They're such a good team. Honestly, I don't even think they're a super skilled team, but I think definitely when it comes to their size, like they know how to use it.
It's definitely important. I mean, size is very substantial in basketball. Kayleen up top. She swings to Michaela. Oh, Kira was open there on the flash, but Kayleen just missed her.
Oh my, look at who's on her. That's definitely a mismatch.
Kayleen takes the handoff. And another step back jumper. It's just not working at all for the Warriors. Kayleen really had an open lane to just go straight in and maybe a quick Euro step, but.
Or maybe even just a pass to Kira, and I feel like that would have been a lot easier. If you look at who Kira is guarding, she doesn't even look like she's 5 foot yet.
Yeah, she's settling. Kayleen to the basket. And there you go. That's what we're talking about. A drive to the basket and an easy layup for the Warriors. Good work by Kayleen.
As they get the layup. Kayleen Vivo coming on with the drive. As she's looking to her coach to see what play she should be running. As they already lost 15 seconds and not even able to move something. They need to definitely watch the shot clock.
Kira up top.
Kira up top.
A good move. And a great pass by Kira. And way to move the ball finally by the Warriors and got an easy layup. Line.
Emily.
What a great pass by Kira to Emily. And that's how the Warriors need to play the rest of this game.
9 points is very doable. That's 3 threes. You've seen that before. Have you seen T-Mac's legendary run? It's definitely possible. And let alone they have so much time to turn this game around. But they definitely do need to change up but they have been doing well, better on the defensive end. As the Coyotes actually haven't been scoring that much in the second.
Yeah, I definitely don't think the Troy coach has any reason to be extremely worried. I mean, the shots are just not falling for them, but you know the work they put in outside the gym and in practice. You know that the shots are gonna start falling, and Buena Park, when they do start falling, they're gonna be in trouble.
I also think that they should be using a little bit of their bench players. It's definitely hard for some starters to be playing some of their starters to be playing so many minutes, and some of them genuinely play the whole game. And you know how it is, how it feels out there to be running up and down the court.
Yeah, I know. I'd be gassed personally.
Of course you would be.
And the Warriors just don't really seem like they have a lot of depth, which Buena Park seems like they actually do. Seems like we've seen a decent amount of their players out on the court. Emma at the free throw line. First one is good.
Ooh, the first one is good.
I feel like a really good comparison.
I feel like they gave up kind of on rebounding because none of their players are even on the side. And they're just ready to go play defense.
Yeah. Look,
Kehlani has been a wonderful defender.
It looks like Troy actually listened to us. Maybe they're tuning into the Omnia broadcast, so they switch into a zone. I think we should be on that court coaching, right, Juice?
Absolutely. Genuinely. We called that actually minutes earlier. It's almost like they're listening to us now.
Still doesn't seem to work, though. Ani with the crossover to Kayleen. Kayleen resets. Reached by Alana, and Kayleen blows by her.
Okay, with the layup.
And that's what you want to see by Kayleen. Alana reaches and she teaches.
Oh, wow.
And that might be a cheap foul by Kiryujiki. A little questionable call by the ref.
I think, honestly, just because she's not moving her feet.
Yeah.
She's just being lazy, ultimately, at the end of the day.
Ava Wiley gets a little bailed.
What do you know about moving your feet on defense?
I mean, it's important. You got to stay low and down to the ground, or you're going to get burned off the first move they make. Ooh. Hannah.
In the middle.
Into Alana.
Guarded by Kayleen. Hands up. It's good. Oh, my.
Offensive
Kira needs to get a rebound. Come on now.
Offensive rebound by Mia.
Right back in the middle. Hands up.
And Alana White is just...
She just chucks it up there. It's like Kareem.
Too much for the Warriors.
Maybe that is why she's wearing 33.
Good point. Troy finally scoring, but now their defense is completely gone lights out.
Ani just shoots the three, heavily contested.
Yeah, that's like on 2K, that's smothered.
That's smothered. That's absolutely smothered. That's a horrible shot to take. There's a 0% chance of that going in.
Hannah to
in
Mia
the corner.
And Mia's shot is also not very good. I think Buena Park needs to stick on the inside. Ani on the fast break.
Oh, wow. She's like 4 feet. Come on now.
What a weak effort by Ani. She could have grabbed the ball.
Wow. Oh, my. What are we doing? Okay, good rebound. Look up.
Looks extremely
Oh,
fast.
my gosh. Please don't miss this.
And extremely sloppy.
Oh, wow. They don't even know what's going on. Oh, my gosh. Okay, wow. That was an incredibly...
What an insanely sloppy
series
by both the Buena Park and Troy. I mean, turnover after turnover and missed layup. We saw Ani. She could have just grabbed that ball in that fast break. But
wow,
she
didn't even know what's going on. Come on. Ball. Oh.
Kaylani
nice.
at the top. Kayleen with the screen to Ani.
Oh, please don't pull that.
And another pull three from Ani, and that's off the rim again. She hasn't made a single shot since that first three of the game. She really needs to think about driving to the bucket.
That is definitely a second half under. With that kind of field goal percentage, like definitely something has to change. Whether she uses her big size and to drive or something. Good read. Oh my gosh. It's about time that they realize. Oh, why would you pass that? Oh my gosh. Okay.
And a sloppy turnover by the Warriors, and that's Buena Park ball. Hannah on the inbounds. Takes it to her left.
She drives. She's really able to use her small size to be agile and quick. which is really essential in a point guard. As you see, players like Trae Young and Tyrese Halliburton, even though they're small, they use their speed to be able to get past.
Yeah, and they're the facilitators on the court. And Hannah seems to be that today for Buena Park. May not be scoring a lot, but has a lot of impact on the floor. Kira. Oh, good, nice cross.
Drive.
Oh, good pump fake.
Wow. Where is she going? Where is she going? She's actually lost. She was actually lost.
Respectfully, she did have her loss. And a crossover by Hannah.
Oh, watch the middle. Nice. Good interception. And she takes it the other way.
Wrong sport, Justin, but that was indeed a steal. Ani for 3. And that's another missed 3 by Ani.
Nice. Good rebound. No, oh, my.
A heads-up play by Kira actually backfires.
Oh.
She tried to hit it off Bella, but it hits back onto her instead, and it goes out of bounds.
I do like the idea, though. I definitely do like
Definitely
the idea.
was an intelligent idea.
But I feel like she should have just grabbed the ball when she was there. Like, it's one of the like decision making. That's what's so important about basketball. This basketball IQ. Like people think that just being able to shoot a ball and being able to dribble is all that it is for basketball, but basketball IQ is just so important. Just watch the middle. Oh my gosh, watch middle. It's going to middle. Just watch. It's going to middle.
Yep. And Justin called it right there, going to the middle, and picked off by Kaylani.
Wrong sport, but steal.
Oh, missed layup.
Come on,
Kayleen
get
on the
big.
rebound.
Come on, get big.
And that's a good putback by Kayleen.
As they cut the lead down to 3.
I know, what a great way to hustle. Even though it looked like an easy layup, she still followed her teammate.
I think Troy has Buena Park solved out. Let her shoot.
Yeah, they're really crowding the middle now, and Buena Park is getting sloppy.
Middle.
Bella up top.
Watch middle. Every single time. Yeah.
And the crowd is getting hyped now. The parents are really standing up, and they're enjoying what they're seeing out of this Troy defense.
They've definitely done a really good job defensively. They've definitely changed their defense. Like, I think the zone just definitely works. Time for head coach Juice.
Yeah, the zone was definitely a great idea by you, Juice. Kaylani brings the ball up, or Kayleen, pardon me. Kira on the wing, Ani on the down screen.
Oh, with the fake as she goes the other way. Don't know.
And Kira
wow, she just chucks it up
a
there.
little questionable layup. And Bella brings the ball
Oh, wow,
up.
that was definitely a carry. Oh, intercepted.
Ani with the steal. She looked like she was going to pull up for 3 for a second. And
wow, there's no way she shot that. Oh, my God.
And this is a terrible game for Ani. She's really just settling.
She's just shooting like, she's not being smart with their shots, and that just leads to buckets. You know? Like, they're playing like they're up, you know? They really need to be strategic about their points. Like, it's so important for them to be careful with the ball, reduce their turnovers, and score, even if it's just 2s.
Yeah, I agree. Ani's doing her best Dylan Brooks impression today. Ani from the corner. Will she respond to my comments?
Oh, my
no, she
gosh.
won't.
No, she won't.
Oh, and she doesn't get back on defense. And Maya with the easy fast break and just missed a layup. But have no fear. Gloria is there on the offensive rebound.
On the floor.
And she gets fouled. Seemed like a shooting foul, but.
It kind of reminds me because all they do is just bump and they go up. And it reminds me of like a certain player. You know what I'm talking about? Someone that's like excelled in that kind of department of just bumping and just getting big on in the inside. And it's definitely, it's been working for that person.
Yeah, Justin, you're known to be a Park legend. Back up to Bella.
Oh, she doesn't even try to jump. Right in the middle. And then Ani, see, Ani's just walking. Like, you can't be doing that when you're down by 5.
And I know Ani's one of the star players on this team, but
defense wins championships ultimately. And I know that quote's like cliche, but it's so important.
I agree. The Troy coach should really consider maybe you're teaching her a lesson, maybe sitting out for a couple minutes. But she's clearly not the best option right now. Maya to Gloria.
Layup.
And Gloria with the easy layup, and that's just missed. If you're Buena Park, you can't miss these easy layups.
It's these easy layups that they were making that created such a good lead. As Gloria comes out. In comes in Ava Wiley.
and Malia Hinojos.
Ooh, as a lot of their, this is kind of interesting because now they're playing their secondary unit.
Yeah, holding for the last shot. 10 seconds left. What can Kayleen get out of this offensive possession? She drives, left hand.
Oh, foot was, oh wow.
It is Troy ball with 3 seconds left. Let's see if they draw up a play for a 3 or maybe an easy layup.
Interesting.
You know they practice these out of bounds plays all the time in practice.
Let's see if they can execute it though.
Screen by Ani. Oh, she had Kira
my.
for the open layup. And an errant pass by Kayleen.
This definitely reminds me of how in practice, like everything just works out so smoothly. Like you think it's gonna work in the game, but ultimately it's the game speed practice that you need to have in order to really consider that the defense is gonna move in a certain way. Like it could be unexpected, and they need to look at the layup right there for Kira. It was just wide open, you know.
Yeah, I agree. And with that, Buena Park gets a chance for maybe like a half-court heave to end the half. That's the Ava Wiley
Shot, shoot it. Oh my.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Ella Harmon almost hits the half-court shot to end the half. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first half. While you guys maybe get a cold refreshment and a quick snack, we will be back for the second half.
What do you think of this first half of basketball?
I mean, I think it was really good. Buena Park definitely dominated on the inside of the on the inside of the paint, and built an early lead. But Troy kind of responded, and I think, to be honest, I hate to say this about our players, but Annika Jawani has really had an off night. I think she's maybe around like 1 for 10, maybe even more. I know she made that first 3, but since then, she has just gone ice cold like on 2K.
So as a coach, what would you do?
I actually wouldn't bench her. I know she's a very talented player. I just tell her to maybe look on the inside and look to distribute the ball. And we know that she is one of the tallest players on the team, so she can definitely dominate on the inside.
Because she has the shooting ability. It's just that,
Yeah, she definitely has a shooting ability, but all the shots she's taking are covered. So maybe if she shows that she's a threat on the inside, some of the shots on the perimeter will start to become more open and more easy for her to knock down.
Absolutely. And we see our small student section building up for our boys varsity basketball game. How do you think that the boys varsity basketball game is going to go?
I mean, Buena Park, hate to dog on them, but Buena Park has definitely not been a strong contender in the Freeway League these years. So maybe we're looking at a blowout, but maybe we're looking at like an underdog type upset by Buena Park. What do you think?
I think we definitely have the talent, but unfortunately Vander is attending a 7v7 camp. So our team is, I would like to say better, but at the same time we can't let our chill down, and we have to definitely, we have to be on our A game at first. And maybe if we build a lead, then we can put in some of our newly added varsity members like Quang Nguyen. As you saw in the last Fullerton game here at home, he was a fan favorite.
Yeah, I agree.
As you see on the court right now.
And I agree. I mean, the Troy Warriors are really missing a key piece in Vander Ploeg tonight, but maybe we can have some players off the bench like Chris Singh step up.
Oh,
knock down
absolutely.
some big shots.
Yeah, Chris Singh, he's just been known to shoot the lights out, and when he's given the opportunity, he's just gonna shoot it. And you know, as you can see right now, warming up, you see Terry shooting calm, close-range shots to be able to get a good shot down. Unfortunately, he's 0 for 2.
Yeah,
he didn't play that well on La Habra. I'm not gonna lie. He missed many missed layups, and he wasn't really leading like he should, and missed number 3.
Yeah, and he's already missing
number 4.
He's already missing layups.
Missed number 5.
He's already missing layups.
Okay,
in the
wow,
warm-ups.
that's just not looking good. That's with no one there. And even though Buena Park might not be a strong team, no team should be underestimated like that.
Yeah, I agree. And what do you think of our sophomore phenom, Josh King? I mean, he's really
missed number 1 again. So it's just like this team hasn't been scoring. Oh, as we get Quang to win on the as you can see that this newly addition roster to Quang has been quite interesting, as it's his first year playing any professional, or not professional, but like high school basketball. He's coming here working on his shot. Terry with the Boom, as even another miss.
And we see on the other side, the other varsity players warming up. And we have Chris Singh. I mean, he's just shooting amazing
if
on
we
this.
just look at Chris Singh right here, oh my, what a beautiful shot. And it's, I don't even know which ball is what. But ultimately, that just shot looks beautiful. Josh King, miss.
Chris Singh is actually shooting amazing on the season. He is a team high shooting this season in league of 100%. He has not missed a shot.
He has not missed a shot. This is crazy.
That's insane.
Going through almost his third game now. 2 games with just complete 100% field goals. He just been, and it's not even a 2, it's a 3. And it was heavily contested against Fullerton.
That's just simply unheard of in our times. He's like the next, like
Tony Snell on the free throw line in 2018 when he had a 50-50 100 season. Do you remember that?
I do remember. I believe it was 50-50 90.
No, it was 100. Like, he literally never missed a free throw.
Tony Snell never missed a free throw. Well, that's surprising because Tony Snell's known to have some
cardio
0-0-0-0 games, putting up no stats.
Oh my gosh, look at the focus on Krish. Oh my gosh, he's looking majestic today. Holy.
And we see that knee brace. You know, early in the season, he actually had a bad MCL tear, which may be the reason he has limited minutes to start the season. But hopefully he can emerge to become more.
As he's just working on that shooting form, it's just beautiful. As it goes in, oh my gosh. Krish is just shown to be the best shooter on this team. And his height has also helped so much as a 6'3" phenom. He's just been incredible. Playing JV as his freshman year. The focus is clearly on Krish Singh tonight. As here we have Josh King. Josh King has just been incredible this season. As a sophomore, he's definitely solidified his role as a #1 option, especially today without Vander. He's definitely going to have to shoot some crazy threes.
Yeah, you already know he's going to be chucking up some shots tonight. You know, Josh King is really the definition of a student athlete. He makes his strides in the classroom, and then he makes his strides on the court.
Absolutely. I'm sharing a class with them, definitely. I just see his hard work every single day. He's just been, yeah, it just shows that even he has a really, his time management is on a different level. And even though he definitely has like a priority of school and basketball at the same time, which just makes him so fit to be a Troy Warrior.
Yeah, even on part of the Troy Omnia team, he's always hands-on. And as we see the girls team come back out, so what do you think we can see better from the girls team this half, Justin?
I think honestly, even though this might be a hot take, I feel like benching Ani might be the move. And the reason why I say this is not because of her poor shooting, but genuinely because Kayleen, Kira, and Ani are such ball-dominant players that if you see the example of the Clippers this year, like they weren't able to work it. They were losing 5 games straight. But ultimately, it was even though they decided to bench our 2017 MVP that averaged a triple-double, it's important. It's important to make the right move for the team.
Yeah, and a little surprising this game from last game against the Fullerton Indians is I feel like Kira has really had the ball a lot less more than usual. Kayleen has become extremely more ball dominant.
And it's shown. It's shown how important it is for Kira to facilitate. Because I remember last game, like she was getting so many assists, but now that she doesn't have the ball, she doesn't have the option to facilitate, and she's shown that she's a incredible ball handler. But today, Ani has just been chucking, or Annika has just been choking up shots, shooting step backs, and yeah, there are days where those go in, but Ted, you know, as a former basketball player and an avid basketball enthusiast, you know that those step back shots, they definitely have the potential to go in. However, you know how hard it is to change in your shot, the power, the lift. Who's on the court right now?
Yeah, those step back shots are just low percentage shots that Ani really doesn't want to be taking.
As Emily is working on her free throws, you see just the student section building up, starting with ASB. As our school programs, ASB has been wonderful as they created posters and they just create a lot of
hype surrounding the games that we have. And
absolutely,
students, you best believe the student section is going to be extremely hyped for the boys basketball game and the girls basketball game as they tune in for the second half.
And today, like with the white lie day, what would be your white lie?
I'm not too sure, Justin. What would you be? I would say I'm still playing basketball because I'm a retired basketball vet. You know, I tore my ACL junior year, and I was really on track to becoming a varsity superstar. But, you know, injuries happen, and, I mean, that's just a part of the game, and really I can't prevent it. But now I'm here using my basketball knowledge and giving a show for you guys. What is your white light, Justin?
I would say like my hair is permed because ever since at a young age I've had curly hair, and even though it's like I think my white light would be that because a lot of people do think that I have see as it shows right here with curly hair, but ultimately I have I've just been born with this natural hair.
These are some luscious locks indeed. I agree. And as we tune back into the second half, the Warriors really looking to erase this 5-point lead as the cheerleaders go back out on both sides, preparing, getting ready to cheer their team on. Let's go, Warriors.
And you need that energy coming into
You definitely need that energy. I mean, I know one of the famous cheers here at Cho is pressure, pressure, pressure when they're shooting free throws. You know that really gets to the head of the shooters. As we start the second half, Kayleen with the ball. Kira up top, finally. Kira seeing the ball a little more already.
Let's see if this works. Let's see if my call works about giving Kira the time to play.
Kaylani pump fake. Oh, nice little pump fake for the elbow jump shot, and that rims out.
So you start the ball. Kira.
Bella with the rebound.
Annika guarding the ball.
Back to Bella.
Annika.
Bella up top to Hannah.
Close out.
Mia. Alana. Just too powerful.
There's
on the
no
inside.
point of going all the way out there when they can't even shoot. There's no point of playing such high defense. I think that's like one of those basketball IQ things that you just got to know.
Yeah, I really agree. They really haven't shown a threat of shooting, so why even guard them? Let them shoot a little bit. Prove to them that they can make the outside shots. Emma to Kayleen.
I'll talk to Kira. Kira with the cross.
Oh, what a nice behind the back move. Oh, and it's stripped. Hannah to Alana. Hannah brings the ball up. She throws it to Gloria.
They're not shooting.
Bella,
Why
sorry.
are you playing up that high?
Bella on the inside, and that's a miss. Bella with the rebound. She goes back up, and that's a clear foul by Ani.
Hands up. With those like bigs, you've seen it in the NBA how Joel Embiid is just able to be a free throw merchant, being so big and dominant. I think it's important to keep your hands up so that they don't get these free throws.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like Ani actually had her hands up, but she came
Down.
common mistake for basketball players is they think their hands up, but they come down onto the player.
And a lot of them are like thirsty for blocks, you know what I mean? A lot of them just want like blocks and steals, and they want that play, and they think it's nice. But ultimately, it's keeping their hands up that reduces their fouls and reduces their it just like it helps them stay longer. Because if you just keep getting fouled, then obviously we have to foul trouble occurs, and it's just not the smartest move to make as a player. And I know that as one of the best defenders on JV and one of the quickest players, Tej, I know that you've been excellent on both the defensive and offensive end. However, it was your defensive presence that was really needed by the team.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think Ani's going for the rocks. I mean, do you maybe think, Justin, that maybe she's stat padding?
Oh, that's actually an interesting take.
I mean,
that is very possible. That is very possible as this is her senior season, going into whatever future she wants to be, and it's important to gain that Freeway League MVP, and so it might be important to stat pad.
That is true. Annika Jawani, a great player, even though she might not be having a greatest night. She was definitely in contention for league MVP.
I don't see why they do this, because Ani could definitely get a board over that, or has a higher chance of. Yeah,
I agree. They need to have all four players in on the board, so they've been getting killed tonight.
Cause I think Annika is a good shooter. However, it's just more of like she needs to understand her role of being one of the tallest players out there. She can't just shoot the lights out. Maybe on a team like with bigger players, like even if she was on Buena Park, she would definitely be the shooter on that team. I know.
Kayleen, she drives, and she's just a terrible shot thrown up while she was falling back.
Oh, put hands up.
Oh, what a great fake. by Glory or by Bella. Pardon me.
That was a really good defensive move, though. Absolutely.
Kayleen up the
Kaylin
floor.
takes the ball up. Oh, in the middle. Oh, my.
Well, it seems like a two-person trap at the top. Swings the ball to Kira.
Kira up to Kayleen.
Annika up top.
To Ani.
Kira on the top. Look a little bit open. Maybe that's a pull. Annika baseline. Her little floater. An air ball. It's just not her night. Simply. And Gloria goes in and gets the reaching foul on Kayleen. Maybe a little too antsy with those hands.
And finally, Annika comes back after the play is over.
And this,
I think it's so important to run back on defense.
I agree. And that might be part of the reason why Troy hasn't even scored this half. Hannah in the corner for three, and they can't shoot from the outside, so they need to crowd the paint. Annika, quick pass up to Kaylani. Her right-hand layup is contested and rebounded by...
Oh, my. You don't need to make those. Come on.
Bella back up.
Top. It's just too easy. Okay, let's put up a three.
Riley Higgins, and that's another completely missed shot.
It's their second air ball in a row.
I mean, if I'm the coach for Troy, I mean, is an easy way back into the game. Let them shoot. I mean, I know we're talking about a 2-3 zone, but what's your opinions on a 1-4 zone so they don't shoot? Pack 4 people in the paint, unheard of, but maybe effective in this case scenario.
I think so, and I feel like as head coach Tej talks with the mindset, I feel like honestly, even though there's things that are unheard of, you need to start those kind of things because she pulls it. Oh my God.
Missed shot by Kira. Buena Park takes the ball up.
Oh, good steal by Kira.
She takes the ball up, hopefully for an easy layup. Oh, she loses the handle.
Oh, was that oh, wow.
Regains the handle, but inside layup doesn't work.
She gets back on defense.
Oh,
as
wow.
Just the middle's open as Kaylin just walked on. Travel.
I mean, she was simply going on a European vacation with that travel. Way too many steps, Justin. Troy gets bailed out as, I mean, Alana actually had a wide open layup, but instead she takes a vacation. Kayleen up top. Hand off to Annika. She swings to Kaylani. One more to Kira in the corner.
Foul.
That's a foul. Kaylani stays strong with the ball and she gets rewarded.
Technical? Was that a technical? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. There's a lot of heart into this game. Absolutely. Foul calls have been a little bit controversial.
I agree, and that Troy offense was actually rolling to start to end the first half, but they haven't scored in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Really surprising.
But
Kayleen up top. Drives with her left. Kaylani on the outside. Her three-pointer's no good. Hannah with the rebound.
we need those shots. They're down by 11.
Oh, good steal by Kaylani. That seemed like a foul, to be honest.
Oh my, put that back up. What are you waiting for?
And these are just crucial mislays as Annika gets back on defense. A good contest, but Alana Smith finishes over her. And the lead is up to 13, and Troy still hasn't scored.
But you've seen Troy come back from these kind of deficits.
Definitely, and there's still a lot of time left in this game, still with another whole quarter to go. Kaylani goes right, hand off to Kira. Her pull-up J is no good. Another rebound for Alana. She goes ahead to Riley.
Layup.
Riley with the left-hand layup.
It's just too easy.
It's too easy.
On her head. It's like she's cherry picking. If you remember LaMelo Ball's 93-point game.
Yeah, I do remember. As I reside in Chino Hills, I remember waking up the next morning, seeing LaMelo Ball dropping 93.
That's just unheard of as a high schooler.
I agree.
And that wasn't even in his senior year. That was just in his junior year. That's like.
Yeah. Now looks like the Troy coach does not seem happy at all.
Because this game is like, it's in their hands. It's so doable, yet they're just making dumb mistakes. And as the time keeps rolling, it just keeps continuously ruining their chances of coming back. So it's time for them to wake up right now.
They need to get locked in.
And I think this is a time where threes are really important. But if your shooters, Annika's shooting nearly 1 for like 20 tonight. It's just been
Might be.
I think honestly, instead of being down and thinking of a loss, it's important to change up the game.
I agree. We see our fans coming up the stadium, packing the gym's already starting to look packed for the boys as our girls end off this great show. And Troy's actually on a 5-minute scoring drought. Haven't scored this half. Justin, you think this might be their longest scoring drought of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. They just came off a 70-point win. They came off of a win against La Habra. So then they're like happy about their 2-0, but they can't let that get to their head.
I agree. They're getting complacent. And in this country, you can't be complacent.
Absolutely. Definitely analyze the cost-benefit analysis. Oh, as they go to layup, boom.
Left hand.
Oh, she just chucks it up there.
Yeah, that's not a great shot by Annika.
She genuinely has 3 points for today. And it's so unheard of.
Especially for a star player like Annika. Gloria Barrera goes in and gets stripped. And that's baseline ball for the Buena Park Coyotes.
And it does honestly look like these Buena Park, they're all transfers. I've never seen them being so dominant in Jeffrey League.
Yeah, I agree. And
wow.
Alana with a great drop-through step to get the easy layup over the lack of height for Troy in the inside. Have they made a 3 tonight, Justin?
Absolutely
The Buena Park?
Absolutely
Coyotes?
not. I don't even think they've made a mid-range jumper from anywhere outside of that block square. It's just, and I promise you, like, it is not going to change.
They're honestly layup merchants.
Annika steals the ball from Kira in mid-play.
She throws it to Kayleen.
Kayleen with the drive.
On the inside, and that's a good runner by Kayleen. A little unorthodox shot, but she gets it to go and ends a scoring drought for the Warriors. First points of the half.
You know the phrase, if it ain't broke, don't change it.
If it don't broke, don't change it. And Alana, and again, if it ain't broke, don't change
Dang,
it.
and she slams the ball again.
She's getting in the Warriors' heads for sure. They really need to find a way to respond.
She definitely has like 20 points tonight. And it's just, it's not skilled buckets. It's not crazy step backs. It's just ultimately being able to fundamentally play basketball.
And she's outworking them too.
It kind of reminds me of Tim Duncan, even though he might not have the flashiest highlight plays. He's considered an all-time great.
There's Gloria on the inside. Her layup is missed, and a rebound by Bella. And it's just too easy. This height is really, it's taking over the Warriors.
Like Annika, Kira, and Kayleen, man, I don't even know about Kaylani, but they've played the whole game. How do you feel running 24 minutes in a row?
I mean, I know. I definitely, right now, I can't after my torn ACL. Annika for 3. Oh, in and out. She really can't see one go in. Annika needs to look back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they got bailed out on that.
Wow.
Kayleen up the floor. A little hesitation. Left-hand layup.
She just chucks it up there. It's not smart when they're down by 19. It's not the play you do.
Fast break for Buena Park. And a layup by Gloria.
I kind of saw the vision in that because obviously you know the dump-off pass. And
dump-off pass is too obvious.
She just goes for the goal. They have one more. They have time for more play.
Kayleen to Kira in the corner. Kira on the inside. That's obvious foul.
Dumps completely on her. They're at a 20-point loss, but if you remember in the third quarter being down by 20, professional football team, the Patriots have been able to do this, so it's definitely possible for the Troy to be able to do this as well. Don't you think, Tej?
And Kira is at the free throw line for 2. And maybe those Buena Park cheerleaders
kind of got in their head.
Close to us, making a difference with that miss.
Can they make this a 20-point game right now, though? Ooh, as they bunch their starters. It's almost like when you they're trying to give them time to rest.
Miss it, go. Dang, these cheerleaders' chants are kind of catchy. Miss it, go, miss it. Didn't work on that second time for Kira. 5 seconds left. In the corner. Oh, a little
Oh, wow, that was close.
a heave by Bella, and that somehow almost goes in. That could have been the dagger. Is that the dagger?
Is that the dagger three, literally before the fourth quarter has even started? I think, honestly, they need to literally hold Buena Park to 0 points. It's impossible for them.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them getting back in this game.
And I think, ultimately, Alana White has just been so good.
Way too good. She honestly, if I gave her a player comparison to the NBA, I'd say Andre Drummond. She's just a beast on those boards.
Interesting.
And just about those fundamentals at the rim with those putback layups. Really hasn't shown anything from the outside, but really
She's able to show that she's just ultimately so good with simple post moves.
And we know how crucial having a good center is these days, as the Golden State Warriors never really known to have a good presence at center. It's really catching up to them this year, don't you think?
Absolutely. I think that's definitely a part that plays in it.
Talking about a more professional basketball league. I mean, I think that's where all these players on the court aspire to be in the WNBA someday, where the level of competition is just amazing.
And when you have players like Annika and Alana that are tall, they definitely have potential.
I agree.
just seen Sue Bird, some of those players as tall as them,
Sue
making
Bird,
it really far.
Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, Sabrina Ionescu. As a WNBA enthusiast, I know these players can make a true difference.
As Kira steps up on the ball, Emily gets the ball. Kira in the corner. Oh, dang. She gets hit.
And a good steal for Troy to start this quarter off. Let's see if they can finally capitalize. And maybe an insane comeback. Ani for 3. Can that get going?
Oh
no.
My gosh.
Bella.
And it's crazy because these teams were good as of the break.
She goes to me on the inside. And Emma with the rebound. Emma swings it to Annika. Annika layup on the inside. Can that get her going? Finally. That's Annika's first point since the first quarter, I think, on that first shot. Hopefully that can get her going, and spark a comeback from the Troy Warriors.
They can't shoot 1-3. They've never made a jump shot.
I think they need to swing to Annika, hopefully get her in rhythm now. Kayleen brings the ball up the court. ISO, one-on-one she has.
Cross job. Oh my gosh.
Cross. She hands it off to Kira. Kira with a good move on the inside.
Wow.
Swing.
Nice pass.
Kaylani with the pump fake.
Oh.
That's a 3 by Kaylani. And the Troy Warriors cut the lead down to 15 in a minute. It's looking a little more alive for the Troy Warriors, huh?
Absolutely. They just need to play good defense. Just let them shoot.
Yeah, they honestly need to let them shoot. Holy, they cannot shoot.
Oh my gosh, they're actually such a bad.
But they cannot rebound. The Troy Warriors.
And it's just these layups that's what makes them lose.
Really showing a lack of effort on the boards.
I would be so annoyed as a coach when they have the right mindset of what they should be doing, but they just keep making mistakes on another end, which just negates the success that they could be having right now.
And blocked by Mia. And truly, those 2 shots by Buena Park, those weren't even tall rebounds. Those are just loose balls on the floor. Those were hustle plays. And
it reminded me of if you remember the Mavericks and Knicks game this week. Have you seen that play?
No, I didn't get a chance to see that. But there's I think Troy's problem so far, based on what I've seen this game, is they don't have that hustle player. They don't have that Pat Bev.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. Even though Kaylani kind of has that role, but ultimately, I feel like in this game they need a shooter. They need a good shooter. They need a good driver. They need a good facilitator, and they need a good defender. And that's pretty much all you need in basketball. If you look at for example, the Boston Celtics, the best starting 5 in the NBA. Drew Holiday has been such an incredible defensive presence. And then Derek White and Jason Tatum has been incredible scorers. Kristaps helping with rebounds, and Jaylen Brown overall just being whoever they need him to be.
I agree, and I feel like Troy almost has that. Annika is usually the shooter, but not tonight. But that defensive presence is the thing they're lacking. I mean, it's seen. The defensive presence and that hustle player.
Absolutely.
They need that Pat Bev, that Alex Caruso. They need that Alex Caruso type player. Though he's bald, you could see how much he sweats and how much he puts into his work by the shine on his head.
Absolutely. I think so too.
As we go back to the game, 17-point lead for the Buena Park Coyotes. Really, I really didn't expect this.
It does remind me of yesterday's if you knew that Gonzaga lost to Santa Clara.
Oh yeah, Troy teacher Mr. St. Clair very happy about that.
Oh really? She graduated out of Santa Clara?
Yes.
Oh.
Alana White.
Wow.
To Bella. Oh, bank jump shot, and the bank is open, and she takes her 2 from the bank. That's Bella. First jump shot they made all night, I'm pretty sure. Kind of surprising.
Who's that?
Oh, Kaylani with the air ball.
Oh, wow.
It's really an off night for the Warriors all around. And the game seems to be getting a little out of hand now. 5 minutes left, down by 19. They're going to need an insane streak to maybe even have a chance in this game. Kaylani on the inbounds. Annika, corner. Her
wow, she pulls that.
Is good. Okay, Annika Jelani from 3. In 16-point game we have. Maybe that can get the Warriors going late for a surge. Hannah up top. Back to Bella. She swings. Gloria on the inside. Layup and 1 for Gloria. She's showing her emotion to the Troy ladies. They have no answer for her. Alana, Bella, Hannah, all night tonight.
Even though Audi has head coaching from one of the best players in the NBA, arguably a top 3 player all time with Kobe Bryant, I don't really see that Mamba mentality brushing off onto the players. And I think that's really what you need. And even though, like...
I agree. Rest in peace to the great one. Donnie misses another shot.
Just another shot. It's just...
Bella.
Okay.
She's stuck to Hannah.
Corner, feet in the post. Just one of them. Just give it to one of them.
Alana.
Oni just watches. Like she just watches.
And Alana with just her height.
What do you think of ball watching? What do you think of that on defense? That's just automatic substitution.
If I was a coach, I'd be benching that person right now if they were ball watching. That's just unacceptable in my opinion. And that's truly what I learned through my days of playing basketball. Ani with another 3 from the corner.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, Justin. She might be like 3 for 30. She shot a lot. And an air ball. Rebound by Ani. Annika.
Oh, as obviously when you're not shooting that great, the tempo rises. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe she.
And they played the entire game. It's not easy to do that.
I mean, Annika definitely hasn't been having a night, but I completely understand her. I mean, she's played all 20 minutes of this game.
Wow, and she tries to run a Jose Alvarado play right there.
Getting a steal from the back. Kaylani up top. Kayleen.
She just walked up. Kira given a chance to go more up top. Passes it to Ani.
Her crossover and just loses the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
Kayleen on the inbounds.
Up to Kira. Kayleen in the middle.
Kaylani for 3.
Boom!
That is butter. I mean, that might be the last glimmer of hope if Troy even wants to have a chance of making a run. They're going to need like 6 threes in a row. Bella up top. Oh, wow, an easy layup for Gloria. That's just unacceptable. That's like layup lines. That's like a Mikan drill.
Oh, man.
Kayleen.
It's just everyone's turning around. Kira with the drive. Kira passes it up to Ani. Ani just sees the ball. She sees the person. Oh, wow, double dribble.
Just really not Ani's night tonight. She looks a little frustrated. but we know in future league games she's definitely going to get all this cleaned up.
Absolutely. And we would love for you guys to continue to tune in to Troy Omnia for future games, and especially the game tonight against the boys Buena Park team, which I hope to look a lot more different.
So our Troy Warriors will come on top on that one. Alana in the middle. It's a foul on Kira.
She's a whole head taller than Kira, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what
not
is she
even
supposed to do?
not even fair. That's like
Victor Wembanyama in this league.
it's like Victor Wembanyama compared to like Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah. Or like, it just shows how important height is in female basketball. And I think being a 6'3" as well, Tej, I think you've it's just you know how important your height is when it comes to playing basketball.
I know, on and off the court. The height is really a benefactor.
Absolutely.
So Polana can knock down the second one.
Nope. Off.
And just a
Still
rebound by
can't get a
Gloria.
rebound as she just gets bodied.
And a foul on Ani. I mean, that's just unacceptable. On a free throw, for people, if you're new to basketball, there is one player on the team who's shooting the ball and 2 players on the team who's not shooting the ball. So it's just completely unacceptable for Buena Park to get a rebound in this situation.
Absolutely.
There's 2 people to box out a single player. No matter how tall, they shouldn't be getting that rebound. That's just a matter of hustle.
As Kayleen goes to a little bit of the taller side to be able to really box out.
Inbounds to Annika. Kayleen brings the ball up. Seems like Troy is in not a hurry anymore. It seems like this game is basically over with. Maybe Troy just trying to run up some confidence for the next league game.
Oh, or maybe even their next encounter. You know, I feel like this is an awakening. You know, and if they want to win league, then if they lost today, they have to beat them at their home, which is it's just hard.
I agree.
But definitely doable.
The way Buena Park looks, it looks like Troy might be the second best team and Buena Park might be the best team in the league. Based on just today, I'm not saying that could change in the future, but I'm assuming Buena Park goes.
But have you watched La Habra and Sunny?
No, I haven't, but just on like my assumptions. But based on this, I assume Buena Park and all their other games is going to go 9-0. So if Troy wants to have their chance, they might need to win out and beat La Habra in an away game at La Habra Stadium, known to get rowdy and violent there, because the crowd is always there and ready to make a difference on the players. As Mia saves the ball.
It's a shot right there.
Back to Bella.
Oh my gosh.
Mia on the inside, easy layup.
I don't see why they just keep giving up on defense. Like just because they get past them.
Yeah, I agree. Annika, she gets trapped on the sideline. A little 3-on-2 right here.
Wow, what are y'all doing?
3-on-2.
Come on now.
Just a bad pass by Emma Lee.
What changes would you make as a coach, just to not have this kind of?
I would
Kira,
honestly
get bigger. Oh my, Kira, come on.
I mean, I honestly think it's a matter of defense. 2 words, defense. I mean, that 1-4 zone could have worked. And when I used to play basketball back in my glory days, I mean, my coaches were so strict that they used to, when we weren't showing enough effort, my coach used to call timeout and make us run in the middle of the gym during a timeout. And that may seem like a strategy that Troy coach needs to employ to really get the maximum effort out of these Warriors.
Absolutely. I think,
and it seems like the bench players for Buena Park are coming in.
It's almost like a blow up for them.
Number 24, Destiny McNabb, and number 25, Tamila Fanine comes in.
Yeah, and they're all on the younger end as but continuously plays there.
Yeah, not only are these blowouts good for wins, but they're good to get your younger players more experience. It seems that Troy has gotten a little comfortable and put in maybe some of their more bench players as Elisa Kangas comes into the game.
A 2-minute remaining.
Kayleen for 3, and that's good. Kayleen definitely the best player on the court for the Warriors today.
Absolutely. She's been doing her part, I think, definitely on this team.
Into Tamila.
But also building our reliance on one player is also not good.
Just seems to swing the ball around to waste this clock. Don't want to have any unnecessary injuries or bad sportsmanship or a little tuck-up three by Buena Park because the clock was running down. And good defensive effort by Tamila.
Come on, okay.
Pardon me if I'm saying her name wrong. Kira swings to Kaylene. The Kaylani pump fake and a good drive by Kaylani for 2.
Is this the start of a comeback? It is the start of a comeback.
Now, let's not jump out of our boots, Justin.
I think it's important to be positive at all times. Oh wow, as they have number 25, Tamila Fanini with a shot.
Oh, and that's good.
Wow. As the Buena Park bench is hyped to see some of their younger players just excel, and I think that's what it really that's part of the teamwork. Out to Ani, out to Kaylene. Kaylene shoots it.
3, and that's no good.
Travel.
Buena Park cheerleaders saying that this is our house, but I think the boys basketball are going to have to prove them wrong.
Absolutely. And I would love to, you're going to have a new guest with you with Sadiq Dumma.
Yeah.
And he's studied the game of basketball nearly like all his life. And I hope that he's able to show his deeper understanding of the ball, of the game of basketball.
As we come to a close in our first game of the night, girls varsity, Our Lady Warriors versus the Buena Park Coyotes. Sadly, we came out to an unfortunate 41-16, 19-point loss. But we know that our Troy Warriors will bounce back in the next game. Actually, sorry, 2 seconds left. Most likely.
You can't give up now. What if they score?
Most likely going to dribble the ball out. And that is it, folks.
Thank you guys for all of you guys tuning in. I hope you guys stay for the boys game. Thank you too, and just hope you guys have a great 3-day weekend celebrating MLK Day.
Let's give credits to our whole Troy Omnia team, everyone in the booth, our Troy Lady Warriors, and the Buena Park Coyotes for having good sportsmanship and coming out and playing a hard game.
Oh, as Vander's actually here.
Oh wow, that's surprising. So the Troy Warriors do have all of their
players,
varsity,
but it is
varsity players.
It is a little bit gonna be difficult for him as he's had a heck of a day today.
I agree, and that will be it for us, ladies and gentlemen. This is from me, Tej Patel, and my partner,
Justin Kim,
and we will see you. We will see you in around half an hour for the boys varsity game. Hope you guys enjoyed.